Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. In this video we're going to be working on how to pass and receive under pressure in football. A lot of players have a lot of problems when they receive the ball under pressure and they're not able to receive the ball under pressure correctly. So I'm going to be explaining to you some very important principles which is going to make a huge difference in your game if you're able to apply them when you pass and receive the ball, especially under pressure. For all of the exercises that we're doing, you will need a partner and 3 cones. So the setup of the exercises are going to be 3 cones that are placed in a triangular shape, 3 steps apart from each other. So the players that is working on the inside is going to start on the cone behind, and then they're going to check into one of the cones on the side. The ball is going to be played to them, and they're going to use the furthest foot from the ball to receive on the inside and pass the ball back. Once they pass it back, they're going to check away, and then they're going to check into the other side. That ball should always be played to the furthest foot from the ball, and they're going to have to receive the ball a little bit out of their feet, and they have to make that touch to the inside and pass it back and repeat.
Yes, great touch. It's okay. Make sure that ball is a little bit more out of your feet, that touch. Check in. Yep. Good. Check in. Good. And pass. Good. Well done. Go. I like it. I like it. Good. Yes. Touch into space. Yes. Firm pass. Well done. That's it. Good. Go, check in, yeah. Yes, good. Touch and pass. Good job, and go. Keep going. Yeah, check in. Yeah, great. Well done. Good, keep going, check away. All right, good. Now make sure that final pass is also clean. Now I'm gonna tell you a few more points, okay? Come here, please. So I'll show you, right? Now there's a few things that is very important, right? Number 1, when you check in, you have to always make sure that that first touch is out of your feet, but you don't want to go backwards, right? Because when you receive that ball, right, ball comes, that's the defender. You want to take your touch here so you can play, right? Okay, unless you have to take your touch backwards, you don't want to go backwards in the game, right? So that's number 1. Number 2, the key things about this exercise, okay, that we're learning is how you want to receive the ball under pressure, okay? How you want to lose your defender to receive the ball, actually, okay? So the important things about that is when you want to check in, you have to check in with a very fast pace, because if you check in slowly here, that defender is gonna follow you, right? It's gonna be easy to mark for him, right? So especially in that center mid area, you don't want to check in slowly. So when you want to check in, you come slow, and then you want to check in quickly here to lose him, and then you take your touch inside and pass back. Now, once you release that ball, you check away slowly to drag him with you, and then you're gonna check in quickly here again, right? So when you check in quickly, it's gonna make it kind of impossible for him to follow you, right? Because he can't read your mind, right? If you come quickly, he's not gonna follow you, and then until he comes, you can take your touch and pass here. Does that make sense? Okay, so make sure that check-in is fast, and then check away slow to drag him away. And then when you're checking away, you want to face away from the ball, right? To make him think you don't want the ball anymore, right? I don't want the ball, now I want the ball again, right? Here. And then I take my touch here and pass back. Okay? All right, let's try that one more time. Okay? Yeah. Touch. Well done. Good touch. Well done. Check away slow and quick. Yeah. Good. Lose him. Well done. Great touch. Okay. Yeah. Go, go, go. Check away slow and fast. Yeah. Good. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Let's use the correct foot to take the touch. And check in. Yeah. Good. Let's use the correct foot.
Now, if you notice here, this player made the mistake of twice receiving the ball with the closest foot to the ball. Now, one of the most important passing and receiving principles is that you must always receive the ball with the furthest foot from the ball on the half turn to be able to take your touch while opening your hips into the space. And the reason for that is because if you use that closest foot to the ball to receive, it's going to be very difficult for you to open your hips into the space. So the only time that you want to use your closest foot to the ball to receive from your teammate is when there's pressure coming and you're unable to receive with the furthest foot. Because then if you receive with that furthest foot, you're receiving into pressure. So one of the most important passing and receiving principles is that whenever you want to receive that pass, you have to adjust your hips and adjust your body in a way that you can take your first touch into space with your furthest foot from the ball.
Good. Well done. That's it. Good. All right. Here. Now I'm going to show you the pattern for the second one, okay? So would you please go over there? Okay, so now the pattern will be a little bit different, okay? Now, you're gonna start here behind that player again, right? You're gonna check in here. Once you check in here, ball comes, yep. Now you're gonna lay off that ball here, and then you're gonna come to receive the ball here. Once you receive the ball here, I'm gonna call out a color. I'm gonna say either orange or yellow, right? If I say yellow, you're gonna take your touch to yellow, and then pass it back to me here, and then just back pedal, right? And then check in again here, ball comes, yep. Lay off, back here, and again, ball comes, let's say orange. Okay, let's make sure that pass is firm, yep. Okay, let's say orange, take your touch to orange, pass it back to me. Does that make sense? Do you have any questions? Yeah, so basically when you check here, right, that ball is gonna be played to you, but this has to be a one touch, okay? Here is a one touch pass, right? So one touch back, and then you come here to receive it again. When you receive it here, I'm gonna call out a color as I play you the ball. So now you have to make that quick decision to either go this way and this way. All right, so do you know what this is working on in the game? Okay, so what I'm trying to teach you here in this exercise is a lot of times in the game, right, you have to make a quick decision. Sometimes the pressure is coming from the right, so you have to take your touch to the left, right? Sometimes the pressure is coming from the left, and you have to make a quick decision and go to the right. Does that make sense? So that players sometimes come from here and here, right? So you have to be able to adjust quickly. Does that make sense? Okay, let's go. Yep. Yeah, anywhere you want, doesn't matter for me. Yep. One, good. Middle, orange. Good. And check away. And check in. Good. Good. Check in. Yeah. Yellow. Yep. Ball here. Good. Well done. Go away. And check in. Good. Lay off. Good. Middle. Yellow. Good. Use the inside of your foot to open your hips. Yeah. Let's go. Check in. Yeah. Lay off. Yeah. Check in. Orange. Good. That's it. Well done. And check away slowly. Good. Check in. Good.
So as I explained in the beginning of the exercise, we're going to change the pattern a little bit. You're going to lay off on the outside and take your touch to the inside, but you have to anticipate the color that the outside player calls when they pass the ball. Now, this exercise really works on your critical decision making. So a critical decision making happens a lot in the game. And a critical decision is a decision that is made under a split second and very quickly. But a normal decision in the game is a decision that is made before you receive the ball. So before you receive that ball, you already knew you're going to take your touch in a way, or you already knew that you're going to pass to a specific teammate. But a critical decisions a lot of times happens when that ball is traveling to you and you have to change your decision as that ball is traveling because of the situation in the game. And that also happens a lot, especially in that center mid area of the pitch, that when your teammate has the ball and you scan behind you, there's no pressure. But right when your teammates pass you the ball, then you start to see that there's pressure coming to you to win the ball. So you have to make sure to make a critical decision and quick decision to receive the ball under pressure.
Okay, now, when you come here, right, it is crucially important when you're checking in away from that defender to use the furthest foot from the defender to pass the ball back, right? Because this is another defender here, right? So that ball should always be played to that furthest foot, and you should always, no, not that one, right? So the furthest foot from that defender, right? So if that's the defender, this foot you want to use, right? You want to use that foot, because if he plays to that foot, he's going to intercept, right? And then once you lay off here and you come to the middle, the foot that you're using, okay, the technique you want to use to receive the ball into space, okay, is you want to open your hips here and then you want to pass back, okay? It's okay to use the outside of the foot, but that's not what I'm working on with you right now, right? We're going to work on that after, right? But I want you to open your hips, okay? Adjust your hips to open, take your touch, and pass back, okay? Let's try that. Yeah. Furthest foot. Good. That's it. Orange. Good. Good. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Check in. Yep. Back. Come on, come on. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's make sure that first pass is clean. Yeah. Yellow. Okay, let's go, let's go. Touch behind that player. Good. Check away. Check in. Yep. Furthest foot. Good job. Yeah. Come on. Orange. Yeah, good touch. Well done. Good. Check away. Check in. Furthest foot from defender. Yeah, that's it. Come on. Yellow. Good. Inside foot touch. Come on, stay sharp, stay sharp.
So in this exercise, we're not only training to anticipate that critical decision making, but we're also training to make that quick reaction speed with the body when you make that critical decision. Because the player in the middle that is working, they have to anticipate what color the outside player is calling. So they have to quickly adjust their body, and that really works on that quick reaction speed that happens a lot of times in the game when the pressure surprises you and you have to quickly react and receive the ball in the opposite direction. Now, a lot of players, especially if they're more beginner, they'll be having a hard time to do that quick reaction because they always forget to stay on their toes. But what you always must make sure to do is the middle player is to always make sure that they're always on their toes, and once they release the ball, they make the next decision. So it's all about quick reaction, it's all about quick decision making, and it's all about not standing, and once you release that ball, backpedaling quickly and going to the next step as quickly as possible.